Hello, hello, and welcome back in for some strange horticulture. I hope that you are doing well and having a fantastic October so far. So yeah, for the month of October, I'm trying to do a video a day. We will see how long that lasts. I will do my best. Can't swear that there won't be a day or two in there that I can't quite manage it, but I will do my best. So yeah. So with that, we'll go ahead and jump straight back in. I believe we're on day 3. Let's put the kitty, who's gonna purr. I'm also petting the Eevees, who's also purring. Go ahead and go. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it, something or other. I'm no green-eyed dryer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Oh, Lady of Summer. I think we figured that one out, right? Yeah, we think it's this one. I think it's this one. Where's my book? The leaves curl. Yeah, that looks like. The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration. Yes, that's it. That's got to be. There you go. It looks just like it. Cool. So that's been confirmed. We shall put you down there. Next. Oh, you're the mailman. They're saying that the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust the sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Give me my letter. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warm regard. Great Gable. Okay. Let's see. Where's Great Gable? Oh, there it is. I figured it'd be someplace up north. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless a brimlock? What does brimlock look like? Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued. Made using leaves from the brimlock plant, it has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Oh, we had a plant that was waxy and it didn't have flowers because it's really not cold enough. Oops. Brimlock. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. Yeah. That's brimlock. There. Now let's scoot you over here. Because you now have a label. Hello, Norman. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Thank you. A little creepy looking. Thank you for your cursed plant. Hello, kitty. Oh, boy. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Yes, I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I'd do it anyway. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse. I know where to find it. Okay. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in the meantime. Here, take this. Okay, despite being described as common, can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Red pike. Pike? Red pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Nice. I don't remember what that's called now. I also don't know where you put it. Is it this? I think it's this. We'll put it in purple because I don't know if that's actually it. We'll put it up here. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. But I don't think I have a plant that'll turn him into a toad. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmerlong? The heck is that? Page. Shimmerlong. Ew, that's weird looking. The dried stem of the shimmerlong burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. Oh, what about this one? It kind of looks like that. It has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Rigid leaves. Okay, yeah, maybe this one. Nice. Candlewood. Shimmerlong. There we go. Next. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. Is that this one? Bright red? The one that I haven't identified yet? Or do we reuse some? The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the... Oh, hearing, yes. Here. Nice. Let's kitty one more time. And we'll go on. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. What is this? Right. So we don't have a part of this card. Zoom in on that. And now where is the match anywhere? Not really. Oh, it kind of does. Is that N7 and 6? Let's actually get there. 6? These are 6 or 7. I'm going to go 6 first. Oh, it did. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. You got 2 new plants. No idea what they are. Nice. Right. Let's get that out of our way. Open the door. No, don't close the door. Open the door. Okay. Pick the kitty. Because that's how you should start every day. Let's move these. What plants? See over there. Okay. First of the day. Oh, hey, it's you. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Windside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. That is okay. I don't know my plants. Nope. This one. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. That one. Leaves don't look right. Long, soft leaves. Those aren't... I wouldn't think it'd be this one. Long, flat leaves. Don't look particularly long. Rather, no. But this one. Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. And they seem long. Let's try this one. Nice. There. Okay. Next. What's the mailman? Hello, David. Morning. Verona handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards. Right? So, Grisdale. Recent trip just northeast of Rustland. I saw that at some point. I don't remember where. Rustland. Grisdale. Get out of the way. Dale. This one? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may enter freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow? Oh, mellow glow. Why am I already on this? Oh, because I was doing this one. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Huh. Okay, this has thorn. I don't know if that's it, but we'll go with it. Cool. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Down here. Got a new plant. I don't know where it went, but I got it. Right. I am afraid. The plant you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, and I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay. What are these? When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions, prophecy. I'm not sure that that's what she wants. Sounds like she does not want that. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Red flowers. I think I'm going to go with candlewood. I don't think she's enjoying this. I feel like I shouldn't heighten her abilities. So, let's try and actually help her. Bright red flowers grow at the ends of thin stems. Yeah, let's try this one. Candlewood. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Candlewood. I don't know what the other one was. That? I think it might be this one. That looks like that, right? Oops, that's a label. It kind of looks like that. Light blue flowers. Yeah. It might be this one. We'll put it in purple. Put it up there because I'm not 100%. Pet kitty. We don't come here often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Yeah. Castle. Where is this castle? Not a castle. That's a castle, not the right castle. There it is. I am greeted enthusiastically. She is very talkative and has many questions on her horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, she cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Nice. I have no idea what those are either. Hello. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps me with my heartburn. All right. Get out of here. Is this one that we've already identified? That one? It has yellow leaves. Medicinal properties, digestive troubles. So yeah, probably this one. There you go. Always with the kitty. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Stinking Mount Cap. What are you talking about? Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. I was trying to turn the page. Sunset. Is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. Okay, that might be this one because it has stinky little flies around it. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Ew, it smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Oh, that's disgusting. Here. Take your stinky plant. Ugh. That's gross. I just forgot I have to click on the cards. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. This is an odd story that it's telling me. West of the abbey, she buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart. There's an abbey with the castle northwest. This? Are they, is this, I don't know. I guess so. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grow on a low mound. What? We got a new plant. Well, that is actually going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with some more strange horticulture. I think we made a decent amount of progress. I forget which day we're on. 4 or 5? But yeah, day 5. It says so right up here, which I'm realizing you can't see my cursor. I'm not really sure why, because I do have that turned on. It's just above the hint here, day 5. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribe, it always makes my day and it really helps out the channel a lot. So I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you guys, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.